Welcome to our special feature on innovation and excellence. Today, we will explore the inspiring journey of Federico Caballero, the visionary behind a breakthrough that earned him the Gawad sa Manlilikha ng Bayan Award.
Taran lamang si kulambaw si ombaw amantolin kasabura katin as kasabu.
Federico was born on the 25th of December of the year 1935. He belongs to the ethnic group of Panay Bukidnon.
Taran lamang si kulam.
He was given the Gawad sa Manlilikha ng Bayan Award in the year 2000 for his expertise on the Sugidanon, the epics of Central Panay.
He also documented these epics, further preserving the rich culture of the people of the Panay Bukidnon. According to him, he learned to value the epics at an early age, as he and his siblings would listen to their great-great-grandmother as she chants while lulling them to sleep in a hammock.
Also, Caballero worked with researchers to piece together the epics of Pumadapnon and Labao Lunggon.
So here are the top 10 epics of Federico Caballero.
Tikum Kadlong tells about the hunting spree of Dato Paiborong, the cutting of the prized buriraw nga kawayan, a yellow-colored variety of bamboo, and the heavy payment demanded by the man-eating monster, makabagting from Dato Paiborong for the crushing of his prized buruksak, or gold bell. Ang Burukay Sugitanon centers on the hilarious character of the old ugly Amburukay who demands payment from Dato Labao Dunggon for the theft of her gold pubic hair. The allusion of a sexual innuendo brings to light the value of keeping a tuos, a customary law on a verbal promise which is sealed with a precious object.
Dericario Pada tells about the most beautiful maiden of her time, blooms to full maturity, and waits for the fulfillment of the tuos, the promise of having one's daughter married to someone's son, which is the hungaw, the traditional wedding. She is given the glittering Dericariong Pada, a most expensive bride gift whose value is unequaled in the epic world. A most beautiful celebration is expected for such a lovely bride, but as the groom remains unprepared, the bride is given in marriage to another man. The maiden suffers through many episodes of anguish and turmoil until a difficult conflict is finally resolved. Balanakon, a breathtaking fight between two brave men by the river mouth, Sarandihon, who guards the Banggaan Gibuangan or river mouth, and Balanakon, who is intent on passing through that river route. The intruder, Balanakon, wants to snatch away the beautiful Matanayon from Labao Dunggon. From the land fight, both fighters armed with long-bladed knives soar to the sky, engaging in an aerial display of prowess. Kalampay Sugidanon, beauty, a joy, forever, and the contest of men. Imagine an alluring maiden bathing by the seaside and watched from afar by a handsome, envious man from the underworld. Read the Kalampay and the thrilling long sea journeys to Ilim Awum, the paradise underworld to rescue Matanayon. Pahagunong tells about Pahagunong, deity from the upper world who gazes down the Pagtungan or middle world to the wide open sea. There, he sees Matanayon, an irresistible, ravishing long-haired beauty bathing by the sea coast. But he has to contend with the brave Paubari, the maiden's guardian watching nearby. A long single fight ensues until Laoncina, a deity arbiter from the sky world, devises a scheme to end it. Sinagnayan tells about the various characters of the Sinagnayan epic. Sarandihon, a skillful fighter who can wrap his enemies with blazing fire. Laoncina, art deity from the upper world who settles conflicts in the Pagtungan or middle world. Labao Dunggon Abaw, who is tasked by a strong-willed wife with the difficult mission of defeating Sinagnayan, and the Golden Lion of Minayunmon, which conceals the life of Sinagnayan in an egg kept inside its heart. Can the fierce lion be killed?
Humadapnon, the longest of 10 epics and has 4 episodes, woven in a sea. This epic story tells about Humadapnon, who goes on a sea journey to woo the beautiful Malitong Yawa but was lured by wicked maidens along the way.
So these are the top 10 epics of Federico Caballero.
Sa bukad yung tarang ban bukay nga ke rendalan ambuya.
Federico's contribution go beyond just preserving stories. He actively teaches the Sugidanon to younger generations, collaborate with scholars to document the chants, and revives interest in indigenous culture, ensuring these traditions live on.
Sa bukad yung tarang ban bukay nga ke rendalan ambuya.
Federico Caballero is not just a chanter. He is a keeper of heritage, a protector of cultural identity. His dedication reminds us that preserving our history is essential for our future. Let us honor Federico Caballero, a living treasure, whose voice keeps the spirit of the Panay Bukidnon people alive.
Till next time!